say, do you hate me? Girl, you crazy. Why you saying that? Why you saying it? But at the same time, I know where you can at, where your bread at, where your eggs at. You had a hard time. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. It's all love, just a week later.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're actually going to be going over a new item I picked up that I just kind of wanted to go over with you guys, kind of show it off and let you guys know what it's all about and the importance of it as well. So just starting off with the video, the title is what I mean when I say the title is when it comes to EDC, a lot of people like to grab a bunch of random things, grab things that look cool, grab things that you know, are functional for the day-to-day use, but a lot of the items that we actually carry don't get used as often as we would think, or as often as we would like to use them. For example, I did a video where I picked up some items from Amazon, like these mini pliers and a pry bar and a bunch of other stuff that I've seen people carry on different videos, like this pry bar. And I've carried them for a decent amount of time now, probably a month or so, and they definitely get some use here and there, but they're not as useful as you would like them to be. And the significance of that is actually this item right here that I'm going to show you guys is actually probably an item that's going to be carried by me every day, no matter what, from this point on. Generally speaking, this probably isn't an item that I'm going to use every day, but I'd much rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And it's the same way that it goes with your EDC firearm. So I carry a pistol with me every day, no matter where I go, going to get the mail, wherever. I always keep my everyday carry pistol with me. And this is going to go along beside that item with one of the items that hopefully I never have to use it, but if I do, I'd much rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So starting off with the item, you guys probably saw it in the thumbnail. I actually purchased the MedMod from Apex Development. So this whole pack, I think, cost approximately $100. I think it was like $96 total. Comes with some items that I'm going to show you guys. I actually had it already set up. I just took it apart so I can unbox it with you guys and kind of show you what it looks like. But I'll do the unboxing just showing you guys what comes in the pack from a top down, or from this angle, and then I will do a top down angle of me setting it up and showing you the items that I'm actually putting in it. And I'll show you guys how I wear it, how it works, the whole nine. But yeah, so this right here is the MedMod by Apex Development. Starting off, this pack is empty because, like I said, I had it set up already. I didn't take apart the hardware just to show you guys, but this usually comes with the hardware, such as the belt clips, whatever belt clips you decide to go with, the screws, things like that. This is empty for me because I have the belt clips and stuff already on there. So the MedMod comes with a sleeve. This is for a tourniquet. It also comes with a base. This is where you're going to put most of your actual medical items, like chest seals, gauze, all that type of stuff is going to go in here. This right here is called the Mini GP, and this is actually a pretty cool addition to the MedMod, I thought. I'll show you guys what it's for. It's honestly just a little tiny square sleeve, but I'll show you guys how it works. And then the last piece is the actual deck. So as you can see, my clips are already on there, but this deck is what clips to the belt. This is the more rigid part that allows you to wear all this other stuff on your belt line. So that's the deck. Finishing out the pack, they did give me this little card. It has a coupon code on the back. I'm not going to show you guys, I might be ordering something else from them, but it's a little cool little card. And then that's it. So showing you guys how it generally works, you have this deck here that you screw in your hardware to, so you can customize it to how you want to wear it. You can put it at different angles. So right now I just have it set up like this, where I can just clip it onto my belt with all the stuff that I'm going to show you. You just screw in the belt clips and stuff like that, and you'll be able to work it like that. But you can put in the belt clips like this. You can put them lower if you like it to ride higher. I like mine to be a little bit more concealed because I'm thin, so I like it to just tuck down as low as possible. But I'm going to show you guys kind of how I got it set up, and then I'll show you guys how it works. All right, so down here you guys can see all of the different components that come with the MedMod. So this is going to be the deck. This right here is going to be the sleeve. Then we have the base, which is this big pouch right here. And then we have the mini GP. So I put all of the items in there before I actually attach it. So I'm just going to also show you guys the items that I'm going to have in the MedMod. So starting off, I have a snake staff tourniquet that I actually purchased. I think this is the wide variation. So this tourniquet is pretty cool tourniquet if you guys have never seen it before. The benefit of having a tourniquet like the snake staff tourniquet is it actually can be used on small children, can be used on dogs, things of that nature, whereas your regular cat tourniquet, it won't be able to cinch down tight enough to be used on a small infant or something like that. So it's a pretty cool tourniquet, honestly. Just showing it to you guys. It also has this little clip here that once you're finished doing everything, you can clip it in there to hold down your winch. And all in all, yeah, it's a pretty cool tourniquet. If you guys are interested in learning more about this tourniquet, I recommend checking out their YouTube channel, checking out their Instagram. If you want a dedicated review, then I can kind of show you guys that as well. But this is the snake staff tourniquet. So this right here goes in the sleeve. This is honestly the hardest part to get in, is just this tourniquet. But once you kind of get it started, not too difficult. Like I said, I already had this set up. The first time I actually set it up, this sleeve was so tight, I used pliers in order to pull it all the way up. But I think I should just be able to get it this time around. And cool part about the MedMod, honestly, they thought about mostly everything in terms of you're going to want to wear this on your body. So most of this Velcro that would be touching your body is actually covered up by this sleeve, which is nice. So you don't have any of that irritation coming from this Velcro or the Velcro on here. The actual style of Velcro on here is like not super rigid at all. So it's not uncomfortable for it to be on your body. If a part of it is touching your body or touching your clothes, honestly, it doesn't feel like it would be too bad. So that's how the sleeve goes in. This right here, like I said, is the base. So inside of the base, I have 2 chest seals. I have gotten these from Rhino Rescue. I know most people use North American Rescue chest seals, hyphen compact chest seals. But I picked these ones up because these are some ones that I've trained with, some ones that I've opened. I have not truly trained with the North American Rescue ones, although I've messed around with them a little bit. I just picked up these because these are the ones that I use, and most chest seals work the same anyway. So I throw the chest seals in here, and everything, all of these things are like elastic. So if you see, you can kind of stuff it to your heart's desire. Obviously you're going to have this on the body, so you don't want to stuff it too much because then it just becomes more bulky and less easy to conceal if you're trying to conceal it. But you can honestly put almost as much as you want in here. So I also have some bleed stop that I throw in there, and this is just like a powder that you can use to help clot blood if someone's bleeding profusely. So this fits perfectly right there in the back. I also have some compressed Z gauze from Rhino Rescue as well, that I put in there. So folding that back up, I just stuff that part in the front. And then the last thing that I actually put in the base are my gloves. So these are just some regular old medical gloves. So just fold these up, honestly just stuff them on top, just because if I'm going to be accessing anything in here, I'm going to be wanting to wear my gloves. So I just put those right there on top, strap that down, and then that's the base. The last part is the mini GP, and this part is cool because it actually, when you're wearing this on your belt, showing you guys how it's set up, all of this stuff actually goes on the front. So that's how it's going to look. But then you have this little divot in the back between the hooks, the belt hooks, that you can actually put the mini GP, and it allows you to carry just a little bit more smaller stuff, whether that be band-aids, some burn cream, or whatever. You can put that in here. So I can kind of show you guys what I have in my little mini GP setup. I have an alcohol prep pad, or I actually have a couple prep pads. I have some Benadryl because I do have some allergies, and if I do end up having an allergic reaction or something, I will want to have that Benadryl on me. I actually have some a set of metafine, I think is how it's pronounced, some ibuprofen. For headaches, just regular day-to-day stuff. I have right here, I have some burn cream, and then I have some bandages. So that's everything I have in my little setup, and I just have that all attached with this little baby rubber band. So then the mini GP is just this little pouch. You can just slide that in there. You can tuck that right there, and then it kind of sits flush with the hooks, so you have a little bit of extra stuff in there. The last item I actually have is a pair of medical shears that I got from Amazon. The shears that the MedMod, if you buy it fully packed out, it actually comes with a pair of X shears, which are a really nice pair of shears. They're apparently very rigid. They're smaller as well. I actually got these from Amazon because I was going to get the X shears, but I wanted to test these ones out as well. I bought these in a 2-pack, just a black and an orange pair. And these go in the pouch wherever you kind of want it. You can put it in the back of the base and just slide it in the back right there. And then you'll have them sitting like that. The way I actually set it up for myself, and the way you've seen, probably if you've seen this, you've seen some other people set it up this way as well. You can just tuck them almost right behind the mini GP. Strap down the mini GP on both sides because the Velcro is very strong. So you can literally strap this down right behind it and it'll stay right where it is. So, and that's the full pouch. So I'm gonna switch the camera angle again, and then I'll end up showing you guys kind of how it fits on the body. But yeah, this is the full pouch. So you have your snake staff tourniquet, you have your medical equipment, chest seals, bleed stops, some gloves, compressed gauze. Then on the back you have your mini like admin stuff, whether that be band-aids, burn cream, some different aspirins or stuff, and then you have your paramedical shears as well. And then this is kind of how it all fits together. So I'm gonna switch the camera angle and I'll show you guys how I wear it. So first off, just starting out with the belt. Obviously, if you carry EDC weapon or anything on your belt, you know that you want to have a very sturdy belt. So this is a core belt. It's very rigid, very hard to bend. It does not compress onto itself. So that's the belt that I'll be wearing. And then the actual MedMod, as you can see, I have it here. The way that this works, obviously, this stuff is going to tuck in towards your body. So you tuck it in like this, get it in the right angle, put the clips on, slide her down, and there you go. So that's the MedMod, and that's how it kind of fits on the body. And then if you, of course, carry a EDC, you can throw that down in there as well. So that's kind of how it fits all together. And as you can see, still concealable, which is nice, so you don't like have to print. Obviously, if you have some super tight shirts or stuff like that, but this is just a regular 511 t-shirt, baggy at the bottom, fits really nice, still concealed all of my items, and then if I need anything, I obviously have it here. Also, what's cool is this tourniquet part is just a sleeve. So the way that they build these, they're fully customizable to the way that you want to wear it. So honestly, you don't have to have a base, you don't have to have a sleeve. You can do 3 sleeves on this deck if you want, and you can carry an extra mag in one, you can wrap up some medical in one, and you can have a tourniquet in one if you want to wear it like that. It's a bunch of different ways you can set it up, so that's why they built the deck like that. It's fully customizable to you, and all of these items are still accessible when you need them. And if you need to absolutely get to everything, obviously if I need to get to the base, I can pop this, just reach for it. I can just pull out the tourniquet. I'm not gonna do that because like I showed you guys, it's pretty annoying to put into the sleeve because it's very well fit. But yeah, you got all the items on here that you need, which is super nice, and it all conceals pretty well. So that's kind of the MedMod, that's kind of how it works. This is gonna become a literal part of my everyday carry. This is gonna get carried around with me everywhere. I have been in instances, in situations where I have wanted medical or needed medical, and I was able to apply medical to people. So it's something that's super important to have, because in the same way that you carry an EDC weapon or EDC pistol just to be able to protect yourself if you need to, I think it's just as important to be able to help or protect someone else if you need to as well. So having that medical on you, whether it's for yourself, whether it's for a loved one, whether it's for a random stranger who just got into a situation and you're trying to help them. I think it's definitely helpful to have. So I'm gonna carry that every day. From this point on, this has definitely become a new part of my EDC. And yeah, this is the MedMod. Really cool setup from Apex Development. Shout out to them as a company. I think this is pretty cool, pretty innovative. I'm always looking for new innovative items that people have worked on, put some time into, and you know, kind of built out into a way that you want it. And I think it's really cool that you get to build this out, like I said, the way that you want it. There's no one way to set up this deck. So like I said, if you want, you can put 3 sleeves on there. Some people carry an extra mag in there and carry the tourniquet in their pocket. Some people have the deck on here like this, and they just carry the deck in the medical, and you can strap it. You can actually put these hooks on the outside. You can put them on the inside of your belt, however you want to wear it. So I think it's pretty cool, pretty innovative, and that is the MedMod. So like I said, if you don't already carry medical, I know a lot of people who EDC or do carry medical. Most of them carry it in like a backpack. Most people keep it in their car, stuff like that. But just having some necessary emergency equipment on your person in this form factor that's also very concealable and very hideable is super beneficial. So I'm super happy with the item. Like I said, I'll definitely be carrying it from this point on. I will let you guys know how everything holds up in terms of the material. It does seem pretty sturdy, like I said. Everything kind of fits well. The Velcro on here is very strong, so I'm not like worried about it wearing out or anything like that over time. But all in all, really cool item from Apex Development. Like I said, shout out to them as a company. If you guys are interested in the MedMod or anything that I have in the MedMod, feel free to leave a comment below. I will link Apex Development and their website down in the bottom so you can check out their items for yourself. They have other stuff on there as well, like belts. They have different styles of MedMods. I think they have 2. I think this is version 2 of the MedMod. They also have one, I think, for first responders and law enforcement and stuff. They have some that, like I said, are completely packed out with, you get hyphen chest seals, you get North American Rescue gauze, you get X shears, you get some items for your mini GP. They set it all up for you. I think that's like $160 or something like that. Buying it with nothing in it is about $96, and then you can put all this stuff in there yourself. So that's what I did. Snake staff tourniquet was about $30. The 2 pairs of shears was about $20. The chest seals was probably about $15 to $20. The gauze I bought was about $15. It came in a pack of 4. The gloves, obviously most people just have gloves, and bleed stop, I have a bunch of those packs, so I have those lying around. So that's how I built it out. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you don't already carry medical, whether that be on your person, in your car, wherever, definitely check out this item, see if it's something that you can EDC along with your firearm or just by itself if you're interested. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.